everyone, what is up? Princess Toa Team here with another video review. Today I'm reviewing LEGO BIONICLE set number 70788 Kopaka, the Master of Ice. So here he is, and first we'll take a look at the box. So here we have Kopaka looking all Kopaka-y, LEGO BIONICLE Master Creation. Golden Mask, Skull Spider, Kopaka, Master of Ice. Ages 8 to 14, of course that's just a suggestion. They have to put that on there. 70788. I cannot speak today. I apologize. 97 pieces. Building toy. Duet de construction. Dunguet per construction. I don't speak those languages. Interesting note. You can see the Lord of Skull Spiders in the background on the box. So moving on to the back. Here we have dual function weapon stuff, combination model, advertisement, golden mask. That's not that gold. Why is this not shiny? I want it to be shiny. Kopaka, Maitre de la Glace. That actually sounds kind of cool. You can knock the mask off and put the skull spider on. Gear function advertisement. There's a comic. The Protector of Ice is getting ambushed by. What I find interesting is that this is a red skull spider. We have not seen a red skull spider before. They do not come in any of the sets. So that's very interesting, I find. So Kopaka, working on his skiing skills, comes up and grabs his golden mask of ice, and then he throws his spear at some skull spiders and removes the one from the Protector of Ice. So that's pretty much it for the packaging, and here we have Kopaka himself, if the box will stay right. It's been kind of stubborn. Stay. Good. It's kind of leaning, but there's a brick back there. Okay, so anyway, here we have a very golden Kopaka. There's a lot of gold going on here. It sort of kind of clashes with the set a little bit, I find. That's really just kind of me thinking that, because you know, it works on Tahu because, you know, he's red, and red and gold kind of go together, but then gold and white, it doesn't exactly go together that well. So that is a bit of an issue, in my opinion. Especially when you put his golden mask on, it looks a little funny. So Kopaka's got special different pieces. The only other set I think that comes with these is Onua, and he only gets one to put on underneath his chest piece. The annoying thing is that those are stickers! I hate stickers. You know how I feel about stickers, because I said it in the Onua review. I loathe them with a passion. I do not like stickers at all. Thankfully, the chest piece has not a sticker. That's printed, so thank you, LEGO, for not making me have to deal with that. Kopaka comes with a lot of transparent pieces here, or transparent, clear, whatever. Transparent, yeah, I'm turning into Imgo. Yeah, so he's got a lot of transparent pieces here, so don't know if that'll cause a problem a couple years down the line, because sometimes... No, it's not transparent pieces that I'm thinking of that were the problem. It was those kind of light green, almost neon green pieces on Toa Mari Holly. Yeah, those things broke way too easily. So Kopaka's got a gearbox like all the Toa. It's very nice. Only one arm moves. It's his spear arm, or you could switch around the spear and the shield. So there we have that. It's very loose, I find, so it makes it easy. He's got these gigantic things. So I don't know if these are new pieces or if they were used with like a Chima Ultra build or something like that. I do not know, actually. They look like that they've been... I think I recall seeing these pieces here somewhere else, and that like in a Chima set or something. On the packaging. I just can't put my finger on it. But these are probably the first time they've been done in gold. So interesting note about his staff here. He's got a staff. It's a staff. And it has a returning BIONICLE piece. Yes, it's Gurok's staff piece. Staff? What's a staff? I don't know. It's Gurok's staff piece, as you can see here. Look at that! Oh, it's an old Bionicle piece. That's really awesome. But yeah, so I really like the fact that they put a old Bionicle piece in there. It's just really nostalgic for me to see that they're reusing that piece. And that's really the only piece that they've reused, besides some of the mask designs. Speaking of the mask, I mean, look at that. When I first saw the picture of these, this was probably the mask I felt most looked like the original, for obvious reasons, because it's got the big. It's kind of, just take that off here. It kind of, to me, this is kind of a mix between the original mask and the original Mask of X-Ray Vision and the Nuva version. I think the reason I'm thinking that is because it's got the big telescoping lens here on the side, but then at the same time it's also a little more rounded, like the Nuva version. So I really like the mask. I think it's probably the best modern interpretation out of all of them, because the how, I would say the how, but the how is just a little too different. I like the preliminary model a little bit more. I thought it was a better modern interpretation. So he also has a shield, as I said. He kind of has to hold it weird, but his shield also becomes the traditional Kopaka skis. So you just you do not rip that out. You remove that from there, if I can, yep, right, as such. And then there's these pieces here that you just hook in to the bottom of his feet, like such, if I can get it in frame. Connect, darn you. Get in there. There we go. Okay, so there's one. There's two. Let's check the back of the box to make sure I did that right. Looks like I did. You know what? I'm just going to move that off to the side because that's getting kind of annoying. So here we have Kopaka in his ski mode. So he can ski down the hill and spear things as he does so, like this skull spider. Ski spear. Oh no. Okay. So yeah, there's that. So you can knock his mask off. Knock it on the floor by mistake. And then you can put the silver skull spider on. And then the skull spider can take Kopaka for a joy ride on the skis. Then you can knock him off again, take the golden mask of ice and pop it on. And then here's where I have another problem with the set, is that the gold becomes really distracting, I find. Is that it just looks, there's just so much gold here. It's the opposite of the original Takanuva, I find. Is that because, you know, the original Takanuva, he just had a couple gold pieces and the rest of him was white. So the gold, yes, it stood out. So well, I guess it's not the opposite of the original Takanuva. It's actually a lot like the original Takanuva because he's got all this white on him, but then there's so much gold, especially up here. I mean, you know, let's take the skis off. Hold on, just a second. Okay, so just like Tahu, these little pieces will get stuck in his feet. Sorry for doing this off camera. It'd be faster if I do it this way. I should probably put these in the right way. No, that would be the right way. So, how have you all been? I've been pretty good. I mean, I've just got all these Bionicle sets, so that's nice. Okay, so putting that back in. And there we go. Okay. Sorry about that. Here we go. So yeah, the shield will spin around his arm or hand, whatever. Yeah, so the problem that I find with this is that the gold just becomes really distracting. Because I mean, there's so much gold up here, but then there's not really that much down here. There's just really that on the leg. He does have nice covering back here on his thighs, I will say that. But then the gold, it just becomes really distracting. It just really stands out in kind of a bad way. It's like, I'm not the master of ice, I'm the master of light! But I'm not talking to it, so, you know. Hey, what are you gonna do? Lego design me. So, yeah. So that's kind of the grievances I have with the set, is that the gold is a little distracting. The stickers, of course. The rest of him, though, I really like, though. It was really fun to build. He's a very nice build. And I mean, let's pop this off again and knock that in the floor. Man, those things really fly. I mean, put that back on him. I mean, he looks really nice. Ignoring the gold bit, I mean, he looks kind of bulky. But I think it works for him, this new interpretation. I really just like the way he looks, color scheme aside. I mean, just draw this on a piece of paper, you know, and substitute and don't color it in and stuff. And I think it would look. I think it looks really good. This may be my. I don't want to say this is my favorite 2015 set, but I don't know. I'll make a review of all of them just to put that out there when I've gone through all of them. So for size comparisons, here he is with Fantoka Kopaka Nuva. Actually, Kopaka Fantoka is a little bigger. Actually, he's almost a head bigger. Oh, would you look at that? Yeah, this guy is really big. Oopsie, sorry. Here he is with Tahu. So, these guys are kind of similar to one another. And they're always going at it. Tahu's bigger by a little bit. So, there's them. Here is Onua. You can see how they stack up. Kopaka is bigger than Onua. Onua's kind of short, stout. Here he is with Liwa. Get out of the shot, Onua. There. So there's them. So yeah, that tells you how he stacks up. So, that's pretty much Kopaka. What do I think of this set? Well, as I said, I really like it. He's a fun build. Let's get these things back in here. He's a fun build. The color scheme is a little jarring when you put the gold mask on him, because there's just so much gold going on there at the top. It looks like he's the golden Toa or something from BIONICLE Heroes. There's a blast from the past. But, so, jarring color scheme aside, he is fun to build. He's got some stickers, so that's annoying. But he has Rakshi staff. I keep saying staff for some reason. What's a staff? I don't know. The Rakshi staff piece. So there's the staff piece there. Yeah, I really like this set. It's nice. So I thought, yeah, with the color scheme and the stickers, I think that's gonna make me give this set an 8 out of 10. I mean, I really do like it. But the problems with the color scheme is just a little much. So I mean, that's just my honest opinion. I think I really like it, but it is just an 8 out of 10. I mean, so it's kind of hard to say. I mean, yeah, he probably is just an 8 out of 10 with those problems listed, but I still really, really do like it, so I know that's kind of contradictory, but hey, that's that. So, I hope you enjoyed watching. Thank you for watching. I'll say that. And please join me next time when I review The Master of Water.